And away we go. I think we are live now. Yeah.
All right.
How's everybody doing today? You guys having a good old day?
It is super rainy for us.
Yeah, it's definitely a rainy day.
Yeah. But it was very nice because it was a little less hot.
Yeah,
So
it wasn't bad today.
Yeah.
Right? Look at this face. What is this, like looking up at the ceiling there?
Hi, Zachary. You're the first one to the live show. Congratulations.
Oh, you did it.
Hi, Melissa and Logan and Pearl Chic. Abby the Pearl Girl. That's what it says.
Oh.
Welcome to the live show.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi, Allie and Lindsay and Sarah and Steven and Kathy and John. Wow, you guys. Everybody's here. Hi.
Yeah. How's
Hello.
everybody doing?
Happy Saturday to you too, Taylor.
Oh, somebody's at Epcot. Dominic.
Ooh.
Are you gonna ride Guardians of the Galaxy?
Have you ridden it yet?
Have you ridden it?
Are you going to ride it?
Is it so good?
Which song do you want to get?
And I ran.
We are
That song is not the best.
we are at the top of the DCL Terminal 8 parking garage checking out the Wish right now. Oh, how exciting. So we wanted
That's a good idea. I didn't know you could even do that. Just like park there.
Do you have to pay?
Yeah, you still got to pay.
Okay.
Well, I guess you would want to go on a day where it's the shortest cruise because they pay you, or you pay based on the cruise that's leaving. So like when we went on a 7-day, it cost us more than when we went on a 4-day to park, and you pay up front.
Oh, so you'd
want to go on a day that's a 3-day.
If you were doing what they're doing,
Yeah,
you have to pay as if you were going on the cruise?
I think so. How do you get in? Because
that doesn't sound right.
Maybe there's like a drop off parking garage.
Yeah. I was going to say, that doesn't
I
seem...
didn't think that was possible because you have to go through the whole COVID testing and everything to get in the parking garage.
Do you?
Yeah.
To get into the parking garage?
Yeah, like the parking garage that you park at to go on the cruise
Maybe
ship.
they have answered. Let's see. We parked at 10 and walked over like Mr. Magoo. What does that mean?
Like they're like, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just walking, just kind of going over here. Let's see who I don't know who.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
I want to hear from them.
I think so. Oh, I read about this. There was a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer named Technoblade that I think he had cancer and he passed away.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I had no idea. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Allie Party. Yeah, what's up?
Oh.
I know. I told her last name. I loved her name. Or last time I loved her name. How's Jackson? Any Brown Roller Coaster updates soon? Stay tuned. Because yes.
Oh, Carmela says they booked Wine Bar George for their birthday in August.
That's exciting.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. So Joanna asked, how did Jackson do after his shot? So we actually, tomorrow, we're putting up a home vlog where we talk all about it. But just as like a little kind of heads up before the home vlog, he did great.
He did fantastic.
Yeah. So we got him ready for the shot. A few days ahead of time, we were just like, you're going to get your vaccination. It is a shot. It's going to hurt. It's going to feel like a pinch. It's going to hurt for a couple of seconds, but afterwards, you'll feel totally fine. And it's very important that we do this. And so when we actually did the shot, he did a really good job. Like he
didn't even flinch.
He didn't cry. He didn't flinch. I brought like 100 stuffed animals and books and toys just to try to keep him distracted because I didn't know if they were going to do it in his arm.
Yeah, I think his arm's not big enough.
But the nurse that was there, she did like a little like, let me see if I can do it here. And she's like, no, we'll do it on his leg.
Yeah.
And which is where he has a little bit more like fatty
muscle
on his leg. Yeah. So I think it was better that it was in his leg because if it was in his arm, I think that really would have hurt.
Yeah.
Oh, Nikki's here. Hi, Nikki. She says, glad he did well and is feeling well. Sad I missed you during our June trip. Oh, I know. I'm really sorry. I think we were actually at the beach when you were here, I believe. But I hope you had a great time. I don't know. I mean, Disney's always great. So hopefully you had a great time. But yeah, he didn't have any reactions either. So what I was reading was the kids, like the under 5, their dose is 1/10 of the adult dose.
It's 0.2 milliliters.
Which I think is 1/10.
Yeah.
That's just what I read was 1/10. I didn't read the.
Okay.
But so they shouldn't have a reaction just based on the amount that they're getting. And he didn't. I mean, he was tired. He did take a longer nap that day. And he was like a little bit irritable, but other than that, the next day was totally normal.
Yeah, just like normal tired toddler stuff.
Yeah, he did really well though. We were very proud of him. So, and I do hope, I got a lot of messages on Twitter saying, I hope that I can get my little one vaccinated soon, and I hope you can too. I was nervous about not being able to get him vaccinated in Florida.
Oh, yeah. So we went to CVS.
Yeah, we did. And it was easy.
Yeah, it was super easy. We made an appointment online, and I was like fully expecting to go in and then be like, oh, yeah, we don't have any of those. Sorry.
Well, because I called our pediatrician because they said, call your pediatrician. That's where you should be able to get it. I called our pediatrician and they were like, we don't even offer it to kids over 5. Yeah. So they're like, we don't offer it at all. So then I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
What do I do? And so CVS was where we went. But I did want to mention, so just really quick, that kind of brings me into, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the channel vlog uploading schedule.
Yeah.
So we've been trying to do something new this past week, and hopefully for the next month, we're going to be trying to do the same thing. But we don't have any trips planned.
Right.
So this month of July, we're going to be at home. We're not going to be on any,
We're gonna be in Orlando.
Yeah, we'll be here. We won't be out of town.
Yeah.
So what our plan is Monday through Friday, we're going to do theme park vlogs, this is what we did last week, and you guys seem to really like it. But we're going to do theme park vlogs Monday through Friday, whether that's like Disney, Universal, SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, Legoland, that kind of stuff, Monday through Friday, or other
attractions.
Attractions, yeah. And then Saturday or Sunday, we will do a live show. Recently, it's been on Saturdays, but it'll be Saturday or Sunday. And then Saturday or Sunday, we'll do a home vlog.
Right.
So like this week, we did theme park vlogs Monday through Friday. And then we did today is the live show Saturday. And then tomorrow, we're going to do a home vlog.
Right.
Yeah.
We're going to upload a home vlog. Sorry, I didn't mean to like punch the microphone there. Like,
yeah, so it'll be a home vlog tomorrow.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Chris Seal 45 says, hey, Tim, we watched a nighttime launch from the Marriott on the rooftop, and it was awesome. Ooh. I like that.
Nice.
There's been so many rocket launches recently. It's wild.
Yeah.
Like, there was literally one yesterday.
Well,
it got scrubbed yesterday.
We couldn't see. There was one recently that we were like, oh, we're going to go watch it. And then it was too cloudy for us to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, Mia said, oh my goodness, is that Gizmo back there? That is Gizmo. So we got this Gizmo from Halloween Horror Nights. They have like carnival games sometimes for like the last few years, right?
Yeah, they've had them pretty often, yeah.
Okay. But you can win like whatever they're doing that year. Like we had a Freddy Krueger, a Jason, Gizmo, but they also had like Slimer when they had the Ghostbusters house, and they had stuff like that, like
Beetlejuice and stuff.
Yeah, the Beetlejuice one. So it'll usually like coincide with whatever houses they're doing.
And a friend of ours won that doing the hammer thing.
Yeah, he won
the
3 of them.
Strongman hammer thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa, are you sure you want to give these away? And he's
like, I just like doing the hammering.
But he also, I think he won like 20 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I'm seeing a lot of, I see 3 or 4 things pretty often in the questions, okay? What? And I want to answer them. I'm going to just name out the 3 things.
Okay.
It's Carousel of Progress, Tomorrowland Transit Authority, Wish, and Oogie Boogie Bash.
Oh, okay. So I wanted to also talk about our like the theme park news.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about Carousel of Progress first.
Carousel of Progress, they did their laundry in the last scene. Scene where it's like the future during Christmas.
They went back to school shopping.
Got
new clothes.
Yeah, the daughter is wearing a shirt that says Progress Tech for like Progress City. It was like urban planning and development, which is funny because that's what Progress City was supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
And then the dad is wearing an apron that says My Food Rocks.
Yeah, because food rocks.
Food Rocks is
Veggie,
an
veggie,
old
fruit.
Yeah, is an old attraction at Epcot.
And if you have been on Cosmic Rewind, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind, you may have heard while you're going through the queue, you may have heard Star-Lord talking about how much he wanted to hear the Veggie Veggie Fruit song.
Right. So
that was from
Food
Rocks.
Food Rocks was different than the Veggie Veggie Fruit song. It had a different right?
I thought it was from Food Rocks.
Oh man, it's been so long. It's the same attraction space, but like different show, I think. Oh. You know what I mean? You know how they used to like change things up?
Yes.
I'll have to look it up.
Really quick, Enrique Iglesias. Is that you, Enrique Iglesias? No.
Enrique Iglesias.
They want to talk about Splash Mountain, so we are going to talk about that in just a second as well.
Ray and June.
Are they in here?
Happy Saturday. How's everybody doing today? Up top.
Oh, hey guys.
Diz Life of Ours, yeah. How's it going? What were we talking? Splash Mountain?
Well, wait, are we done talking about Carousel of Progress?
Yes, but let's keep it over there because there is a new Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover narration.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll talk about that now.
Because I believe it's sponsored by
Samantha, Kitchen Cabaret. Thank you.
Kitchen Cabaret.
Thank you.
That's what it was. Veggie Food Fruit is Kitchen Cabaret. Food Rocks is different.
Yes, sorry. Sorry.
Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. They have a new narration. And it's sponsored by a rental car company.
Alamo.
I want to say Alamo or Enterprise. One of those two.
Hold on. You told me Alamo
I know
earlier.
I said Alamo, but now I'm second guessing myself.
Let me see.
And basically it goes through and it talks about Tron. It talks about If I Had Wings. It talks about like retro stuff within the land. And then it talks about the stuff like the normal stuff that you're used to hearing.
It's sponsored by Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
Yeah, Enterprise Rent-A-Car.
So I was close.
But that was back in December of 2021 that they did that.
Well, maybe they still sponsor it.
Okay.
And they just changed the whatchamahoo's it now.
The narration.
The narration.
Yeah, so they're basically talking about all the new things that are coming to Tomorrowland. And
it's interesting because it's more like you're on public transit now. So there's a character that is narrating to you. And then you'll hear announcements in the background like, red line going over to such and such, green line going this way. And he goes, don't worry, you're on the right line to go where you're going.
Okay.
Or something like that, you know?
So we'll definitely give you an update, like an updated look at that soon.
Yes.
So that's exciting. I can't wait. I love the People Mover. I think it's just a great attraction because it is constantly moving. The line goes pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It's completely covered. So if it's raining, you don't have to worry about getting wet.
Right. Unless it's raining sideways.
Well, yeah. You could still get wet, but you don't normally have to worry about it getting wet. You get great views of Tomorrowland from above, which is really cool.
Yeah.
You can see characters from the People Mover, which is also really neat.
Yeah. You can see Tron construction.
And that, but you also get a really cool view of the castle. So it does give you like a cool perspective. Cool perspective of the castle.
And if you can get on there during the fireworks.
Yeah, I've never done that. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I would like to do that. But also it's a great place too if you just need to take a break, if you have a little one. I know that what I used to do is I would nurse on it.
Yeah.
Like it was a good place to bring an infant.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Was there and then you said something else, but I said let's go back to Tiana's.
Yeah, Princess and the Frog. So the new Princess and the Frog, you know how they are overlaying, I think is it a refurb or are they just
It's a refurb.
It's a refurb.
They're not changing the track.
Okay, but they're
not changing the track layout, but I think it'll be hard to recognize Splash Mountain by the end of this.
Okay. And then they also announced that they are going to be doing the same to Disneyland Splash Mountain, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Tiana's Bayou Adventure. They showed a concept drawing of her outfit.
Yeah.
And she looks like pretty cool. She's in almost like a safari outfit in a way.
She kind of looks like a Jungle Cruise skipper, doesn't she?
She looks like an adventurer, you know? Like she's got the hat. What's the safari hat called?
A pith hat?
Yeah, she's got one of those. She's got on like the high boots. She looks really cool. Like I think that it's going to be I think that just goes to show you that it's going to be more of an adventurous ride.
Well, yeah, there's a 200-foot drop at the end of it.
Well, of course, that part too, yeah. But yeah, so that I think I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with the ride.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear the music.
I know a lot of people were saying, the music should be really cool. But I know a lot of people were saying that they wanted to know more about the logistics of the changes being done to the ride. And then somebody was mentioning that they were doing a show, like a Disney Plus show where they might talk about it.
No, they said there probably will be a Disney Plus show.
Oh, okay. I thought
so because we've done Behind the Attraction.
This thing,
yeah.
This. Right
Behind the Attraction. Disney Plus show about attractions.
Speaking of, I don't want to go away from the park news, but I did just want to mention this very quickly. So yesterday, we were ahead in our videos, so we took the day off and we just hung out at home and did some summer cleaning that we needed to do around the house. And we went through all of our giveaway items that are in our guest bedroom. What my plan is, and I know I've said this 100 times, but we have everything set up. like to where we could do a 30 days of giveaways.
Yeah.
And so I want to do giveaways here coming up really soon because I want to get through those things so that we can have our guest room back.
Yeah.
Because it's literally full of giveaway items. And this was one of the things that we were like, oh, I wonder if people would be interested in the poster, the pin, because they are like limited. I don't think you can buy these.
No.
So if you're a real collector, it could be something cool. A lot of it is like swag that they've given us at media events that you can't buy anywhere. So it would be just a neat thing to have.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to kind of get you guys ready for it because we won't be doing them on YouTube.
Right.
So keep an eye out for that. It will be on different social medias like Instagram, Twitter. I don't know about TikTok. I don't know if you can private message on that. Okay. So either on Instagram or on Twitter. So keep a lookout for that. Follow us on those platforms if you don't already. And
it's the TimTracker.
Oh, sorry.
On all of them and the Jen Tracker on everything.
Just figure it out.
Figure it out.
Sorry, I didn't tell you. But that's something I wanted to mention because that is something I want you guys to look out for. But then we want to talk about the Wish.
Oh my goodness, the Wish.
Yeah. Wait, did we talk about everything on Tiana's Bayou Adventure?
Yeah, we don't know a whole bunch about it. We know the name of it. We know that it's coming in 2024. Did I say that? 2024.
Oh, okay. That's soon. I feel like that's...
So that's what leads me to believe that it's going to be a fairly quick... Maybe you will be able to recognize some Splash Mountain in it.
It's soon for Disney, I should say.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's something that I'm really excited to see.
Well, they have been working on it for 2 years now. So who knows? Maybe they already have all these... Yeah, that's what they've said.
How have they been working on it?
Maybe they've been building the animatronics.
Oh, okay. Because
Behind
I
the
was
scenes
like,
and
I'm
stuff.
like, the ride is open. What are they doing? Like, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. Funny thing really quick is that this morning, so Jackson likes to watch our old vlogs, like our ride through videos. He loves to see like Daddy on a ride. And so I showed him, he wanted to see the mountain, the water mountain. And I was like, what are you talking about? I don't know which one. What is that? And I said, is it Splash Mountain? Is it this one? And I pulled up a video of our first time at Disneyland, and we were riding Splash Mountain with Adam.
Yeah.
Back in like 2015, and he's like, yeah, this one, and he was so excited.
Right.
So he loved watching Daddy on Splash Mountain. Just any ride really, because then we watched that Big Thunder Mountain, and he loved that. And that was the when we went to Tokyo Disneyland. Okay. He loved it. So
just rode Big Thunder Mountain recently.
Yeah, it's a good ride.
It's a good ride. I'm interested to see Jackson riding it.
Yeah,
because you slide around a lot in there.
He's not tall enough to ride it yet. I just want to preface that we're just as like a future thing. He's not tall enough.
Right.
So now let's talk about the Wish.
Yes, the Wish.
So they just had the first sailing, which was full of media, travel agents, all the cast members from the Wish, and I think just like Disney people, like executives or something, maybe.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, and so
Al Roker.
Was he there?
I don't know. Good Morning America was there, I think.
Was Al Roker there?
I don't know.
Well,
is he on Good Morning America? He's on the Today Show.
I know, but
it's not even right.
You can't say that.
Who's on Good Morning America?
I don't know. I don't watch any of those shows, so I literally have no idea.
But yeah, everybody went on it. It looks awesome.
So we were following, if you haven't been, which you probably have been following people, but I really enjoyed Ashley Carter's reporting. What do you call it? Her reporting on it.
Yeah.
She is from Channel 13 News.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she was showing like the food, the menus. I love it when people show the full menu.
Yeah.
That's something that I like really want to see. So she was doing that and showing the food. Our friend Brooke McGeiger, what is her? McDonald Geiger?
Yeah.
She is from Instagram and Twitter, but I think she was doing most of it on Instagram.
Right.
She was doing a great job. Attractions was there. I think they have all their stuff up on YouTube if you want to see like full YouTube videos. But that's...
I gotta fix the light really quick.
Oh no, are we flickering?
Just a little bit.
Stranger Things. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, is it Stranger X-Files?
Oh, did I do X-Files?
You might...
What's Stranger Things? Oh, John Stamos was on it.
John Stamos was on it?
Wow. That's pretty cool. Did he like it? What did he say about it?
You know who we need to ask?
Who?
Mouse Steps.
Why?
Because like them and John Stamos go way back.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because Jeff has been in the game for so long.
Also Mouse Steps. Yeah, they did a great job too.
He's been in the game so long, like recording videos, that he did it before there was like YouTube and the internet. So people had to like buy VHS from him. And John Stamos is one of the people that used to buy VHSs from him.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Right?
Huh. So the Wish looks amazing. The food, I have to say, the food, just reading through the menus, sounds very similar to all the food that we've had.
Yeah.
There was nothing like new and innovative really.
I feel like some of the stuff from the Arendelle, like the frozen thing, was a little bit more wild than the other ones.
Well, here's my question, right? So you know that this first cruise, because it was all media and it was all literally for show, I just wonder if some of those things are going to start becoming less detailed.
Right.
Because they have to put out tens of thousands of meals a day.
Right.
So is it going to look less beautiful as time goes on? And we will be there to show you what it looks like. We have a cruise in August. We're very excited. So we'll be able to show you in August if anything's changed, anything fun like that. So
somebody's saying that my hair is better than John Stamos's hair. No.
I don't know. He has pretty good hair.
He's got great hair.
I mean, I like your hair as well.
Nah.
But he has good
He's
hair.
got great hair.
But that's really funny.
What?
Noho on the Rojo from X-Files.
From X-Files. No on the Rojo.
Pure hangout. He's funny. He's the one that when you had your hernia surgery, we watched his colonoscopy.
Yeah.
So we've seen your butt.
The inside of it, at least. That sounds worse. What else happened?
Oh my gosh. Adam, thank you.
Oh, barbershop appointment too.
I have gotten so many messages about the barbershop reopening. Everybody's like, it's open, it's open. It's not open yet.
July 31st.
We did get our reservation.
Yes.
Don't you worry. We got it. We're good to go. Jackson will be getting his haircut.
Yeah.
So if you haven't gotten it, try to book it. I'm
just going to go out on a limb here, and I'm going to say we're going to get the first haircut package, even though this is not his first haircut.
It's his first Disney haircut.
His first Disney haircut.
Right? That seems like reasonable. We've been waiting so long for it. I feel like we can get the first haircut.
But I'm just saying, people like to call me a liar for that sort of stuff. So
well, no, it's.
I'm just throwing it out there, letting you know I'm going to say it.
His first Disney haircut.
Yeah.
I think that also counts because if we could have gotten his first haircut at Disney, we would have. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, is the Wish the biggest ship in the fleet? It is currently, yeah. And I think that they're making more in this size.
Yeah, I think he said there was 2 more in this size. I was watching the live stream and then it cut out right when I was watching it at All Star Sports.
Oh, really quick. Brittany says, before we move on from the Wish, the 5K Disney Star Wars drink, any details? So Ashley Carter, the one that I was talking about, who we enjoyed her coverage. That's what it is, coverage.
Yeah, coverage.
What did I say?
Reporting.
Yeah,
Same
both. Yeah, reporting coverage. But she said, let me just read to you. And if you don't follow her, you should. Let me find her name really fast so I can tell you. Her name on Twitter is Ashley L. Carter 1. She works for My News 13. So she talked about what was in the drink. And
so it was like, for whatever reason, they were keeping it super secret, even from the media. And I was just like,
which is silly.
Yes, no, it's amazing. It's so awesome. It's such a fun thing that like Disney was doing, where they were like we're not going to tell you what's in it.
Well, I was surprised,
and that just like builds up anticipation.
But I was surprised they didn't even give it to the media.
It's $5,000. Did you read what was in it?
They didn't tell them.
Oh yeah, no, that's what makes it even better.
But it was just silly to me. Like, why wouldn't you even tell the media what was in it?
Because that drives up excitement for it.
Really quick, the drink is mostly made from Camus cognac and features Grand Marnier quintessence.
Which I get. Quintessence.
Quintessence.
Quintessence?
I don't know how to pronounce this word.
Quintessence.
Quintessence.
Quintessence?
I can't even pronounce it. So I should definitely not be drinking this.
I guess it's like a fancy version of Grand Marnier.
Right, which is like an orange liqueur. It also has yuzu and...
Grand Marnier was like almond.
No, I think it's orange.
Orange? Okay.
Because you put it in... I gotta look it up. I don't know. Let me look that up in a second. It also has yuzu and kumquat and shots of a very expensive bourbon.
That very expensive bourbon is Pappy Van Winkle.
Yes.
25 year or something like that. Click on the link.
Which, this one?
Yeah. And he goes, there's 2 bourbons in there. Right here. It is Pappy Van Winkle Reserve 23-year bourbon and Taylor's Fladgate Kingsman Edition Very Old Tawny Port. And then also...
Wait, you also get to keep the silver-plated glasses, which the drinks are served in, but not the cool Star Wars container.
Which is a Camtano.
But you can buy that in Galaxy's Edge, I guess, for like $50. It's just not automated.
Oh, it is orange. I'm sorry. I was incorrect.
I thought it was orange. Okay, I thought it was...
Amaretto is almond. Okay.
You also get... personalized amenities delivered to your stateroom. You get a personalized sparkling wine from Skywalker Vineyards. That's the wine estate that's owned by George Lucas.
It's on Skywalker Ranch.
Which you also, this package includes a visit to the vineyard, which is located at Skywalker Ranch.
I would reword that to say it includes admission to the vineyard. When you say a visit, it's like, oh, they're paying me to go out there. Like, I'm getting that for free. You're not. You have to make your own way there.
Yeah, if you can get out there, you are allowed in.
Right.
Because you bought this $5,000 drink.
Which is not something that the public can do.
Yeah, tours are not available to the public otherwise, so you have to buy this drink.
The only other time that I've seen it offered is on that new Adventures by Disney $100,000 thing.
Oh, yeah, they're going to Skywalker.
Yeah, they're going to Skywalker Ranch.
That's another thing. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there was we went on an Adventures by Disney tour, so we get all these Adventures by Disney things in the mail all the time, and we're always like fake planning. You know how you like plan for like a pretend, wouldn't it be so cool if we could go to Norway with Adventures by Disney and you like plan it out, but you're not really going?
Well, because Jackson's not old enough yet.
Yeah, he I think you have to be over 6 for a lot of these, and some of them you have to be over 12.
Hold on, time out. Patricia.
Where?
Patricia, right here. Okay. Wait. Where's my mouse? Where is it? There it is. Okay. This. This is something that is happening right now.
Oh, yes.
We don't have a Telegram. We are not messaging anybody to say, text me here.
Wait, just really quick. Let's start over. So in today's video, somebody has been setting up these like scam accounts, and it says, message me on, it looks like our name. It looks like our logo. And it says, message me on Telegram to receive free gifts.
Right.
That is not us. That is a scam. We are never going to ask you to message us for free gifts. That's just that we don't do that. That's not what we do.
Right.
We are never going to tell you to text us or DM us or message us on Snapchat or give you our phone number. That we're not going to do any of those things. And that's what these scam accounts say.
Right. And
the way that you know that it's us, will you just type something into the chat so they can see what it looks like?
You see that check mark next to my name?
Do you see how next to the Tim Tracker there's a little check mark? That's how you know that it's the Tim Tracker's actual official account, because it has the verified check mark. Also, it will say the Tim Tracker. It won't say message me on Telegram as the name. So if that's something, if you got that message, I tried to delete, like somebody messaged me on Instagram and said, hey, is this you? I think you're hacked. And I was like, what is this? So I went through and I deleted all of the scam replies. That's not us. So please don't fall for it.
Yes.
But yeah.
So sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was like, oh, I should tackle this right now.
I'm glad that you saw that, because I wanted to talk about that and I didn't write it down.
Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't remember.
Tim has such a way with words. Something. The drink still? Are we done on that?
Oh, we like a lot of people were saying that they want to see who the first person. We're not on the first cruise, so it's not going to be, we won't be the first person to order it.
Right.
And I don't think we would order it because you don't drink.
Right.
And I don't think I would order a $5,000 drink to myself, even for you guys to see it.
Right.
Like that just seems excessive.
Right. I feel like I know who the first person to order it's going to be.
Who? You think?
Yeah.
The one that I said?
I don't know who you said, but probably. I think we're on the same.
Yeah. I think it's probably going to be like a super huge Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
So, but
I was thinking somebody different.
Who?
I'll tell you later.
Somebody did say that there people were doing GoFundMes for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which to me seems like, don't do that.
Right.
I don't know. We were talking about...
is it only admission for one person to Skywalker Ranch? That's a good question.
No, it would have to be...
It has to be the family, right?
I would think.
It's like enough. It's enough drink for like 3 people, right?
I mean, I thought it was 4 shots.
4 shots?
Because when you look at the little machine, 4 little arms pop out, and I thought,
ice cream maker.
Yeah, right, that guy. But I thought there were 4 little shot glasses.
You get to keep that vessel, the silver plated shot glasses, and like the thing that it's in, but not the ice cream maker.
It's for one person. Riley said nope, it's for one.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's who I thought. Yeah, that Henry's like Peter and Kitra. I think it is going to be Peter and Kitra are going to be the first ones to get it.
I think there's probably somebody on a sooner cruise that will be getting it.
Oh, do you think?
Yeah.
But I'm saying vlogger wise. I'm not saying like random person that I don't know.
Well, vlogger or media or like website owner.
Oh, okay. Oh, I know who it's going to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think you're right. Reddit, it's just admission for one. That just seems so crazy. So what do? You
just like go there and you're like, George?
Well, what are Peter and Kitra going to have to fight to the death?
Right?
Like, what are they going to do? Who's going to go?
Kitra.
Do you think?
No, it's got to be Peter, right?
I don't know.
Where are they? Peter, Kitra. Are you guys in here?
Hopefully they'll tell us at some point.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Pete Werner, too.
That's
who I think about that.
That's who I was thinking.
Oh, I was also thinking maybe like Len Testa.
Oh, okay. From Touring Plans.
Yeah. But I was thinking of a third person, too.
We will just have to wait and see because I know the person who they're going to be like all over like telling you that they were the first ones.
Yeah.
So we'll have to just keep an eye on social media and see who is touting that they were the first.
Right.
So
Tony Danza.
So here's my thing. Oh, is this who you thought it was?
No.
Oh, because I feel like it could be them too. Anyway, let me just say really quickly because I did.
Len isn't going until September. This is like
behind the scenes. We should do like a when they do like sports.
Yeah.
When they do like who's gonna win the Super Bowl?
Closest to the pin.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah.
Like who's it gonna be?
We should do a cow plop.
That's what I mean. Yeah, and like who?
We'll get a football field.
What do you get?
I don't know. We need cow in a football field, though.
We'll make you our very own like ice cream maker with shots of Jose Cuervo in it.
Whoa!
It won't be the $5,000 one, but it'll be close.
You're Joey Fatone. You guys are going all the way to Jose Cuervo. I was thinking,
what?
Publix brand.
Okay, so yeah. Anyway, what we are off topic here, but. The news from the Wish looks amazing. The only thing that kind of bummed me out was that nobody showed, because you can't, the ride, the Aqua Mouse.
Right. So
I want to see it. That's all I wanted to see.
Fun fact, you're not supposed to film, like, by the rules, you're not supposed to film on any rides at Disney or on the slides or anything like that. But Disney doesn't mind.
Okay.
So when media cruises happen,
they have to follow the rules. Yeah. But you said they gave them like a rider cam?
Yeah, there's a rider cam.
So who put it up? I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Okay. So I want to just also really fast, I just want to talk about this really quickly. I've seen a few people asking about how did last week's live show go? If you were at last week's live show, thank you so much. We really appreciate you being there and supporting us and supporting the cause. And even if you didn't donate, we just appreciate you being here, talking about it, sharing your stories, your thoughts. We just really appreciate it. I wanted to mention that we did make the donation today. So we did donate while we were live. We accrued what?
Somebody said Denise filmed the Aqua Mouse. All right, we just got to find them.
Okay, we'll have to look it up. Okay, cool, because I want to see that. I did see that people were disappointed that there weren't very many. They touted it. They made it sound like there were a lot of animated scenes, and there aren't very many. Oh. So people were like, it was kind of disappointing because I thought it was going to be more than it was. It's just really like the Aqueduct with like one animated scene. Okay. So I'm curious to see that. But I did just want to mention really quick. So with the live show, while we were live, we did say that we were going to donate 100% of the match 100% of the donations while we were live. Mm-hmm. And we ended up, it was $10,690 something dollars. And so we went ahead and we just rounded that up to $11,000. We donated, so we matched $11,000 in donations while we were off live, like while our live show was over. And I didn't realize this, but it kept going. Yeah. I thought that the donation would stop when we ended the live show, but it went on for 24 more hours. So you guys then donated another $10,000. So we ended up all together raising over $32,000 for Planned Parenthood in 24 hours.
I'm trying to find the
So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys being as supportive as you are. And like I said, coming out, sharing your stories, sharing your thoughts, and just chatting. Yeah. So that's amazing.
Yeah.
So anyway, I don't want to go too far into it because we did spend an entire live show talking about it last week. But I just wanted to let you know that we did make our donation this morning, and we donated $11,000 to match the donations that were pledged during our live show.
Right.
So thank you so much.
Yeah. So what else? What else do you guys want to talk about?
Oh, yeah, I think that was it. Oh, I did want to talk about, because we talked to a few people about when we went to Disney Springs. If you haven't seen that video, we had like a little date day at Disney Springs, and we talked about, we did the custom M&Ms for Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Because we are currently potty training, and it's one of the rewards for going to the bathroom. And so people were wondering, how did he react when he saw them? And at first, I thought he was going to be more excited for the ones with his face, but he was more excited for the ones with the J.
Right.
He loves the letter J because his name starts with J. So he was excited for the J. But now I feel like he understands that the one is the picture of him.
Yeah.
So he is excited for them now.
Yeah, he asked for the one with his tongue out.
Yeah. But he loved it. So it is definitely like a cool gift, customizable gift to give to somebody. What?
I am just looking out, and a bunch of people are saying that there are a lot of POVs and videos of the Aqua Mouse. And I just want to say,
I haven't seen it.
I haven't been on Twitter recently because I've been trying not to be spoiled for Stranger Things.
Oh, I didn't want to mention it because I didn't want to be spoiled.
Oh, yeah. Dang, I shouldn't have mentioned it.
I know.
Ignore that.
So have we been to Boma? Michael asks, can't find a video. Have we been to Boma? We have.
Yeah, we did the Lion King thing, or it wasn't the Lion King.
No, that's Chico.
That was Chico? What's Boma?
We went to Boma's the...
we went to breakfast there a bunch.
Is that the... what is it called? The buffet?
Yeah.
Or is that Sanaa? Sanaa is where you get the bread
Sanaa.
service. Boma is... We've done breakfast at Boma and dinner because we went to Amazing Animals, and then afterwards we went to Boma.
Okay.
And then we did Boma when we stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge for breakfast, because we were there with... we were sitting across from Katie from Fairy Tale Foodie, who is gluten-free, and we got to see like all the gluten-free options with her.
Right. Was that Sanaa?
No, that was Boma. Yeah, so we've been there a few times.
Okay. That's Chico. Boma's the buffet. Okay.
Samantha says Seven Dwarfs Mine Train soon. So yeah, we are. That is something. Keep a lookout. We are going to be doing that soon. We're very excited because it'll be Jackson's first like real roller coaster.
He's been on a bunch of real roller coasters.
You know what I mean? It's the first one that he like asked to go on it.
Yeah.
He was like, "Can I go on the brown roller coaster?" And we were like, "As soon as you're tall enough." So
let's see how he does.
That day has come.
Yeah.
Disney Fanatic has been asking, do you have any 4th of July plans?
Yes.
Okay. And then how many, this is a good one, Rodney. How many Disney resorts have you stayed at?
That's a good question.
I think we've stayed at most of them. We haven't stayed at All-Star.
Boardwalk.
Oh, All-Star Boardwalk. Let's talk about it.
All-Star Boardwalk.
What? Those are the two we haven't stayed at.
No, we've stayed at All-Star.
I guess we haven't stayed at all of the All-Stars. Does that count?
Yeah, we stayed at All-Star
music. So we haven't done movies or sports.
Movies or sports.
No, we stayed at movies. We haven't done music or sports.
Right.
So which ones have we not stayed at?
We haven't stayed at Boardwalk.
Yacht Club. We stayed at Beach Club.
Yacht Club.
Okay.
And that's Rivers. We stayed at Riverside. We haven't stayed at the other one.
Port Orleans.
French Quarter.
French Quarter we haven't stayed at. Okay.
Okay.
Now we do have an entire playlist called Disney Staycation, like playlist. So you can watch every single staycation that we did. We've stayed at, I would like to stay at the...
Have we not stayed at Caribbean Beach?
No, we did.
We did?
Yeah, because remember that's when Jackson was wearing his little...
Oh, I've stayed... Oh my goodness.
You okay?
Yeah, I just got a little water, a little spit down my...
Are you okay?
I stayed at Caribbean Beach before I went to the Star Cruiser for the preview.
Oh, Caribbean Beach. I was thinking of Beach Club.
Caribbean Beach was not where I stayed.
You stayed at Coronado.
I stayed at Coronado.
We havenent stayed at Caribbean Beach.
We haven't stayed at Caribbean Beach.
Okay, so Caribbean Beach.
But we've done a room tour at Caribbean Beach.
Right. Yes.
Okay. Where else? Somebody said Hilton Head.
We did stay at Grand Destino. We stayed there for the opening because I remember
Yeah.
I was pregnant at the time.
We have not stayed at Shades of Green, but I have toured Shades of Green.
We have had people offer us stays there, but I feel kind of weird about it because somebody left a message one time. So somebody left a comment and said, I'd love to sponsor you. Because I guess if you're not military, somebody has to sponsor your stay.
Yeah.
And so somebody left a comment on the video and said, I'd love to sponsor you to stay at Shades of Green. It's so great. We'd love for you to be able to show it to your viewers. And then somebody left a comment under that was like, how dare you, like, you know, actual veterans can't even stay in there because it's so sought after. It's like too hard of a reservation to get.
Right.
Like they shouldn't stay there because they're not military. They're not veterans. And so I felt weird about staying there because I didn't want to take away a room from somebody
Right.
that's actual military. So I don't know what your thoughts are on that, but that's why we didn't take anybody's offer on the sponsoring.
Right.
I don't know. It made me feel like maybe they're right and we shouldn't stay there.
Okay. Pop Century? Have we stayed at Pop Century?
I thought we did, but I don't think we did.
Okay.
I think we stayed at, I think that was All Stars that I was thinking of.
Yeah, and we've stayed at Art of Animation before.
Yeah, Art of Animation was amazing. I had like the best time.
Saratoga we've stayed at.
We stayed at Riviera because that was actually my favorite stay. It was I love the Riviera.
Yeah, it's
so amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, it's really like a must stay at hotel.
Swan Reserve we haven't stayed at. Is that would you consider that it's not Disney? It's a Hilton.
So I wouldn't consider
or
that.
A Marriott.
I wouldn't consider that like a Disney. I know it's a Disney partner hotel, but I wouldn't consider it personally a Disney hotel.
Right. It's not run by Disney.
And it's not like Disney themed. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so I would say no. But
Right.
I know other people might have a different opinion on that. We loved Old Key West. That was actually also one of our faves because the rooms are so big. It was huge.
So Hilton Head. A bunch of people wants to go to Hilton Head. I went to Hilton Head when I was younger.
We have not, somebody said Poly, not bungalows. So we did stay at the bungalows at the Polynesian, but we have not stayed in the regular Polynesian room. So yeah, I would like to do that.
Okay. We haven't stayed main tower at Contemporary yet.
Yeah, I would love to do that. We stayed at Bay Lake, which we loved. It was amazing because that's when Jackson first learned how to walk.
Yeah.
And so he walked over to the window and was like watching the monorails go by and he was like so excited. I think that some of those stays were so great because it was like a core memory with Jackson.
Right.
You know?
I'll be right back. I got to go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Bye.
Bye. I'll be 2 seconds.
Okay. Brian said, any DVC purchase update? So no, we haven't purchased DVC. It's something that we continuously talk about, but we have not, we haven't done it yet. So I don't know if we will actually do it, but we talk about it a lot. Are we planning on going back to Tokyo anytime soon? So this morning, Jackson and I were watching the Tokyo Disney playlist, our vlogs and the playlist, and he was loving it. I want to go back, but they just opened the border to tourists like last month. So, now that we can, it's just a matter of like when, I would love to do it, but we'll see. Probably not this year, I would imagine. What do I use on my brows? Asked Kim. So I have been using, it's from Benefit and it's called Brow. I'll ask Tim to grab it when he comes back in to show you. But I get my eyebrows dyed when I get my hair done. So right now my eyebrows are actually just dyed. And then I use a pomade basically to like get them in place, if that makes sense. Do we have our Halloween costumes set yet? We have an idea of what we want to do, but we have not made them. So we've talked about it. We think we know what we're going to do. I think. Browtastic. It might be called Browtastic. It's like this little silver. I got a sample size because I didn't know if I was going to love it, but it's like a little. Can you grab that drawer to the left over there, the top one? It's like a brow thing on the far right. Like a silver, like gray. Do you see it? It's like a little. Is it not in there?
This thing?
No. Maybe it's above it. To the left. Is there like a little silver thing that's like a brow? It's from Benefit, I think. No, Benefit. No, it's silver.
That is summer. You said...
I'll get it. Come back over here. Okay.
I bet you it's not in that drawer.
Lasting Disney makeup that stays on in the heat. So for me, I just use a tinted SPF, a tinted like sunblock. That's all I use. And then I set it with like a mineral powder. And then that's it. Because there's no point in like putting on a ton of makeup in this heat.
People want me to have an M&M because I went to the bathroom.
Oh. That's really funny.
I deserve it.
Ooh, any items that you're excited for now that the food and wine booths have been announced?
I haven't
looked. I know. I need to look.
Yeah.
I'm always excited for...
we got that coming up in like a week or two, right?
Yeah, I gotta look. Oh, Christopher, it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh.
Wow.
Put a smile on your face because it's your birthday.
Sharon said, if you pull this off, you get husband of the year. But you didn't, Sharon. You didn't do it. Oh, really quick.
I want to see it.
Answer Megan.
Megan. Where did you see Megan? There's nobody named... Oh, are you going to Oogie Boogie Bash during the convention? Not during the convention. No, but we are going to Oogie Boogie Bash.
Okay, this is what it is. It's the benefit... I don't know if you can see it. Hold on.
Oh, I don't have it set up to do.
Oh, you don't?
I mean, we can cover our eyes.
Oh. Well, it looks like this, and it's called Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter.
Oh.
And that's what it is. And I just got the sample because I didn't know if it was worth
This
the price.
is a sample?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good size for a sample.
Yeah.
And it's like fun. Look at it. It's like a shape.
It's a shape.
Yeah, I mean, most things don't look like that, right?
No, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. Special shape.
They put a lot of money into the thing.
Do you use the Super Goop Glow screen? No, I actually use the seed. It's the green one that I talked about in my. If you go to my channel, I have a video where I do my makeup in the like a video of how I do my makeup, and it's this green. It turns to like face color, like skin tone, but it's basically it gets rid of the redness in your face. It's called ceramide. But it's from, I think it's from Dr. Jart. But it's green. It's like a green tiger grass, something like that. But I use that has 30 SPF, and then I use like a mineral powder on top. So there you go. Anyway.
Okay, people want us to know about what our thoughts are on Chapek getting a 3-year extension. I think that...
yeah, what do you think? Sorry.
I think it was inevitable.
Here's what I think.
Like Thanos.
I think that he cut all these corners, right? Or costs. He cut all these costs.
Mm-hmm.
But it happened, it was like just the perfect storm because people were going to come regardless, whether they liked him or not, whether it was worth it or not, because of the revenge travel, because of the pandemic.
Yeah, there's so many people in the parks right now.
But it's not because they love what Chapek's doing.
Right.
It's because they couldn't come for 2 years.
Right.
So I really think that he just so happened at the perfect time. So he did all of these horrible things, but then people were like, I got to get back to Disney.
Right. But also...
What?
People that follow Disney closely.
Yeah, Seek a Pair. That's what it's called. SGF Egyptology. It is called Seek a Pair. That's the green stuff I was talking about. Okay. Sorry.
So people that follow Disney closely, such as ourselves, see the things that he's doing. A family from Idaho that's coming down for a 1-week vacation, once in a lifetime trip, they don't know anything about it. They just come down here and they have never been to Disney before. It's the first time.
They do. They see the price hikes. They do see the changes in, like we've had more price raises in the tickets than ever.
Right.
They used to do it like every 3 years or something. And they did it like once every 18 months for the past couple of.
So, but all they're seeing is the price hikes. They're not knowing that there used to be characters down Main Street. They're just walking down Main Street. Oh, this is cool. This looks like Main Street USA. There's a castle at the end.
I think
there's still a stage show. There's still fireworks. You can still meet Mickey.
I do, though. I do think that they do see those things because how many people don't plan before they go?
They don't plan be like, oh, I would like to meet the citizens of Main Street. The little things that a lot of Disney fans complain about.
Yeah. Saying
like, I can't believe that this isn't back. I can't believe that, whatever isn't back,
right.
It's like, I don't think that a lot of people notice that.
Right.
So, and I don't think that a lot of people, like they come in and they're like, oh, look, they're building a new ride over there. Tron, that's been being built for 5 years. They haven't been here for 5 years. They just see that there's a new ride. Oh, cool. They're building a new ride.
Yeah.
you know?
Okay.
So
What is revenge travel?
That's because people couldn't travel for 2 years during the pandemic. They are coming here now.
Yeah, they like really went like ham on the travel because they couldn't travel.
People from the UK are coming for months at a time.
We kind of did the same thing though, because we couldn't travel out of the country. Like we had these big plans and we couldn't really travel even out of state because it was so like air flying, flying on planes was still a little scary at the time. So that's why we started doing the staycations.
Right.
That's why we started doing our bucket list staycations, because we had put aside all of this money, not all of this money, but we put aside a budget of money that we were going to use on travel.
Yeah.
That obviously when the pandemic hit, we couldn't do those things. So we thought, okay, well, we could save it and hopefully travel next year, or we could maybe stay at some of the resorts we haven't stayed at.
Right.
Which is what we did.
Meet and greet in late August. What does that mean? Tim, is it true that Universal picked up Disney's Polly Luau show?
I don't
No,
think
they
so.
had a luau show already.
Yeah.
That just returned. They
Yeah.
changed it though.
Oh,
We'll have
did
to go
they?
back and see it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I know the one at Disney, we have a video where we went to the luau, actually with Jen from Earsome Emporium. It was before she was doing the live streams.
Right.
So it was like vintage Jen, which is pretty cool. But she invited us to go to the luau, so we sat with them, and it was really neat. It was a fun show, but it was very much like a luau, but also like a story about a girl who was going away to college or high school, or she was leaving home.
She was leaving, yeah.
Yeah, she was leaving home, and so it was kind of like a farewell to her.
Right.
So it was very like Disney.
Yeah, and there's no way that Universal could get the rights to do that show.
No, yeah. The one that we went to, because we did the luau at Universal as well at the
Royal Pacific.
Royal Pacific, yeah. And it was just like a traditional luau.
Yeah.
So, because we also did the luau at Aulani in Hawaii, which is not a traditional, like in the sense of...
Yeah, there's still a story.
It's still very Disney-fied.
Yeah.
Like Moana comes out, like that kind of stuff. So we've done a lot of different luau's, and I think that the most, like the less theme parky one, I think was the one at Royal Pacific.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody said more Encanto coming to the park. I think that would be amazing.
Yeah. Are they asking, or are they saying?
I think they're asking as a question mark.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh.
What?
Can you talk park hopping? How easy is it? It's not.
It is.
It is easy, but you have to wait till after 2.
Well, that's the only thing.
That's
You
the
just have
part
to
that
wait.
I think is hard.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing that, like, we still need reservations? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's what I asked somebody, which I thought was really an interesting question to ask, but they kind of looked at me like I was like, they're like, no. So I asked guest services. I said, can I book a reservation, come into the park, do a ride or 2, leave, and then cancel that reservation and then book a new reservation for a different park to go to a different park? And they're like, no, you have to park hop after 2.
Okay.
Which I thought, man, I wish that you...
Ryan said, have you heard of the new rumored reservation system?
I don't think that that's going to happen. Somebody said that you...
Where did this come from?
I don't know where the rumor came from, but somebody said that there is a rumor that you have to make a reservation to the original park and then make a reservation to a park that you want to hop to.
Oh, that sounds horrible.
That sounds like
I hope they don't do
something
that.
that would happen.
Yeah, I hope they don't do that.
It sounds too complicated.
Yeah. I would not like that. Can you explain park hop? So park hopping is literally just leaving one park and going to another park. So Disney has 4 parks. They have the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. And so park hopping would be if you started your day at Magic Kingdom and then you left the Magic Kingdom and you went over to Epcot and entered Epcot. That would be park hopping.
Yes.
But
right now, you used to be able to do that. Like, you could go to all 4 parks in one day if you were excited to do that.
Right, yeah. Beth said, could you do a vlog one day and show what actual Orlando City is like? We visited from the UK, but only parks, just out of curiosity, and some non-Disney camping trips. So I feel like our home vlogs, we do kind of travel throughout the cities sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, we don't live in like downtown Orlando.
Right.
So we couldn't I don't really even know what's down there anymore.
I mean, it's all like nightclubs and stuff.
Yeah, I don't. It's not
There's
like
a few like little restaurants here and there, but it's not like a place that you would just go as a tourist. Be like, I'm downtown Orlando.
I think people especially from the UK, because you have like the high street, so you would have like almost like a shopping district and like nice restaurants and like pubs and stuff like that. But we don't really downtown, like that's not really downtown
Yeah,
Orlando.
you'd want to go to Park Avenue and Winter Park.
Yeah.
That would be our high street.
Yeah, right, exactly. So it would be kind of, I mean, we could go down to downtown Orlando and show you what it is, but it's mainly like just people's high-rise buildings that they live in and like banks and
office buildings.
Yeah,
There's
we
clubs,
could show you.
but they don't open until nighttime.
Yeah. But yeah, we could definitely do that one day and show you. Winter Park has a lovely boat tour. Tim did it. And it's actually a really cool tour because you got to see why can't I think of his name right now? Won't You Be My Neighbor?
Oh, Mr. Rogers?
Yeah, you got to see where Mr. Rogers lived when he lived in Winter Park.
Yeah, because he used to go to Rollins College, which is the college that's downtown in Winter Park. Somebody said, is the dining good in Winter Park? And yes, but I do have to preface that, like give a little asterisk because Winter Park is big.
Oh, yeah. So we're talking about like Park Avenue, which is like, I don't know how you would explain that.
It's just one street in Winter Park.
Yeah. But yeah, the food is good there. The shop has nice
some
shops
museums and stuff.
We went to the art festival there, and actually that's where we went to the farmers market when we bought the candles. If you guys remember, we bought candles from a candle shop, and it had like this whole backstory, and it was like a really cool collection of candles, and we talked about it. That was the Winter Park we're talking about.
And the butterflies.
Oh, and the butterflies. Yeah, we did. And also, there's other cool things near that, like the art museum.
Yeah, the art museum's fairly close to there.
Yeah, and
which, by the way, our art museum just got raided by the FBI.
We talked about going because they had a Basquiat, like the it's not. They had a Basquiat. It's a fake. It was a fake.
Yeah.
It was a like.
It was fake. The FBI raided the art museum and shut it down. Like
so you can't even. Is it open?
I think the art museum's back open, but like the guy that was in charge of the art museum got ousted, and like
Scandal.
I didn't even know that it was like that. Like, what if he didn't know?
I mean,
it's like if you ever got a counterfeit bill and like you tried to spend it.
I think if I had, that would be the equivalent of like a $10 million bill.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you would make sure that was real,
right?
Like it's not like I wouldn't like check every 100 that I have and go. No, I don't have like a ton of hundreds or something, but like I wouldn't like check them all to make sure they were real. But if somebody gave me a 10, and I know a $10 million bill isn't a real thing, but if it was and somebody gave me one, I'd be like, I just want to make sure this is real, and be like, well, no, that's a fake.
Right.
Because those paintings are literally like tens of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So I think you would know if it was real.
Right.
Or at least you would want to really, really have it authenticated.
But like our art museum has famous painters and artists in it.
Yeah.
So, like, we have a whole museum devoted to Tiffany glass. There's a Chihuly in that art museum.
Those are not tens of millions of
dollars. I know, but,
though.
like,
you know what
they
I mean?
are famous artists.
Sure.
I guess it would be like having a Picasso or the Mona Lisa or something, right?
Probably.
I don't think the Mona Lisa that's on display is real.
No?
No, I think they have the real one in a vault somewhere. Even though that one's behind, like 10-inch thick glass.
I don't think they can do that.
Why not?
Because that's
fraud?
Yeah,
Would
right?
they have the FBI?
No, I mean...
What's the French equivalent of the FBI raiding the Louvre?
I don't know, but I just feel like that seems like they couldn't do that. Oh, John, this is a interesting question. He says, how many snakes do you get around your neighborhood? One time, here's a fun story. We were in our garage, and there was a snake in our garage, and it was like climbing up a wall.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, and I had to get it out.
It was so scary.
And it kept like running away from me. And I'm like, stop, I'm just trying to get you out of the garage.
Right.
And then finally it like went into this box that I had, and I had to like get the box and pull the box outside and then like rustle around inside the box to try to get it like scared to get out.
I hated it.
But we get them in the pool. We get ringnecks in the pool kind of often, and I always grab those out.
Yeah. So we get snakes fairly often, and our grass isn't like high. We don't have a lot of bushes or anything like that. They're just around.
Yeah, people think that like everybody with a pool has an alligator in it. No, but everybody with a pool has seen a snake in it.
Yeah. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Really quick. Oh, somebody said the current Mona Lisa is a remake of the original. That seems fake. Really fast.
Where's the original?
I don't know, but somebody asked. So this
People
is a question.
People cake the Mona Lisa all the time.
What does that mean?
They throw a cake at it.
Why?
It's a form of artistry in itself.
I don't think you should do that.
No, well, it's behind glass and everything, so you can't. It's impossible to touch it.
You shouldn't bring food into an art museum.
Right.
That's just my thoughts. Really quick though.
Not even like armpit burgers?
No.
That was from Bob's Burgers.
This is a question from Johnny. How do you decide when and where to wear a mask in the parks? So this is a question we get asked frequently on the channel because we wear a mask all the time indoors, even if it's not required, because we were trying to protect Jackson because he was not vaccinated. Jackson currently he has one of his vaccinations. He's got his first COVID vaccine. Yeah, his first dose. He still needs to get his second and third dose, so he's not fully vaccinated yet.
Right.
But we will continue to wear masks inside probably until the cases go down.
Right.
We don't wear them. So like if we go to Magic Kingdom or, Epcot or Hollywood, if we go to Disney and we're outside, we don't wear masks.
Unless it's like packed.
Yeah, unless we're like shoulder to shoulder with people.
Right.
But if it's just like a normal day, we won't wear a mask outside. But as soon as we go inside, we do put our masks on.
Right.
And that's for like even a quick trip, like if we run into the bathroom really quick or, something like that. But currently you don't have to wear a mask at Disney.
Right.
But that's why we wear them. Just because I know it can be confusing because people say, oh, I didn't think you had to wear them. Did they change the rules? So they didn't. We just choose to wear them.
Right.
Oh, Beth, yeah. She said, how about some non-Disney camping? We love the Fort Wilderness trip. Yes. So we had talked about that.
Yeah.
But we just never did it.
Right.
We got to revisit that.
We'll do it one day.
Kevin says, I still wear a mask in a casino. I think I would too.
Yeah.
Because that's like, you're there for a long time. There's no windows usually. Like, I think wearing a mask is safe.
Right.
Hallow Scream at SeaWorld this year.
Yeah. It's happening. I'm excited to do it.
It was really fun last year.
Yeah.
Top 3 must-dos at Kennedy Space going next Sunday for the first time.
Okay. Atlantis?
Yeah.
I think the new Gateway is a must-do.
Okay.
I think that I think Heroes and Legends is super interesting, but I could see how not a lot of people would.
Okay. I think the thing where you go in the room when it shakes and what is that? I forget what it's called. When you're like witnessing the launch and like you're in the room where the launch happened.
Oh yeah, Atlas or the Saturn V Center.
Yeah, the Saturn V Center. Yeah,
that's a good one. There's so many things to do, and it's also good. I would also visit the space shuttle memorial things for Columbia and Challenger.
Yeah, I think that's.
And then also for the whatchamahoo's I'm really bad with names right now. I'm like,
what is it?
Drawing a blank.
What's it about?
It's the other tragedy that happened on the launch pad.
Oh, the where it blew up on the launch pad?
It didn't blow up, it caught fire.
Is that not Columbia?
No, it was a rocket. It was what's the one that landed? Apollo. It was Apollo 1.
Okay,
Apollo
sorry.
1.
Sorry.
It took a lot for me to get to that point, but I did it.
So yeah, those are some things
Apollo
that you should
1.
definitely
See,
see.
there it is.
There you go. Yeah.
Everybody.
Is there an after hours at Disney? So the only after hours right now I think are the Moonlight Magic if you're DVC or if you get invited by a DVC member, right?
Yeah, Moonlight Magic.
Yeah.
But there are like extra magic hours.
Sorry, really quick. Jeff said Tim is bad at counting to 3. There's more than 3. You have to name them all.
I know.
I know. It's just funny.
It's such a good place to go.
I wish it got more love.
Especially when you're like interested in, and it stinks too because like I've been doing Instagram, and like I put up an Instagram post about Kennedy Space Center Visitor Complex, and like didn't get that much.
He was really bummed.
Likes?
Yeah, he was like, this picture didn't get as many likes, and it makes me think that people don't really like the Space Center. But like, I think I don't think it had a lot to do with the Space Center and more to do with like the algorithm, but. Like, if you haven't been to Kennedy Space Center, you should totally go. It's really just like...
Oh, yeah.
What?
Sorry. Theme Park Dad says H2O Glow.
Oh, what about it?
That's an after hours.
Oh.
Wait,
is Theme Park Dad
Typhoon
here?
Lagoon. Yeah.
Hi. We're actually going to hang out with them soon, which is very exciting.
It's true.
Yeah, we can't wait. We're like counting down the days. But yeah, that was something that we were talking about doing, H2O Glow, which is the neon, like after hours, like
we have a video about it too.
Not with the new like neon food.
Not with the new neon food.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited for. Is like the new cool food. But it's at Typhoon Lagoon, and they have like burgers that have neon colored buns, and like the cheese for the pretzels are neon colored.
Yeah.
It just looks cool.
I'm excited to see like the turnout the next day.
Oh no. I was like, what do you mean? Oh.
Yeah.
Then this has been your TMI with TIM.
Yeah, that's me. There was something that see, oh man, excuse me. There was something that somebody said that I missed. Okay, never mind.
Oh.
On to the next thing.
Emma said, any more villa tours coming up? When you say villa, do you mean
the houses?
Like the themed houses? Because yes.
Yeah, we have another one coming up at some point. I don't know the exact date.
I really like this company that we've been working with. They're the Element Vacation Homes, because they're just like, one of the things that I really enjoyed about them is that the amount of work that goes into the theming, I love. I love the neighborhoods that they've been picking to put the houses in. They're just so much less congested than some of the other neighborhoods were.
Right.
But I also really like that they were donating the first stay profits to Give Kids the World.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was just an amazing thing. Nobody like, that was just something they did on their own. What?
Give Kids the World.
What?
Give Kids the World. The balloon stuff. We got to talk about that.
Is that like a public thing though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys should do this. Let me look this up.
We're going to have a video talking more about this and a little bit of the behind the scenes of this event, but Give Kids the World is doing something really cool.
Called Balloon Wonderland, and it is July 16th. I think it's that weekend. Like starting on July 16th, 16th, 17th, and 18th maybe. I just clicked on get tickets and nothing happened. Hold on, let me just look up here. 16th. Maybe it's just the one day. Let me look.
No, that can't be. One day?
Okay, let's see here. Yeah, July 15th and 16th at the Hyatt Regency Grand Cypress, which is right outside of Disney Springs. And it is working together as a team. More than 400 balloon artists from around the world construct a life-size replica of Give Kids the World's village's most iconic venues, created from more than 500,000 balloons.
Whoa.
Guests can walk through the display and participate in fun, interactive activities, take one-of-a-kind photos, and enjoy delicious treats. Enjoy performances by strolling magicians, balloon artists, and other entertainers. And it's from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m.
How much are the tickets? Oh, wait, let me see the picture.
Hold on. Oh. You want to see the price or the pictures first?
I just wanted to see the... Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's like a staircase made out of balloons. I don't think you get to walk up that staircase, but it's there.
This looks like, honestly, Jackson is going to love this.
Lose his mind.
He loves balloons.
$25 a person.
And it benefits Give Kids the World, which is amazing. We love them. We love the work they do. But...
but if you pick a specific time, it's cheaper. So like $25 if you want to go at any time. But then if you pick like 10 a.m., it's only $15. 11 a.m., it's $18. Yeah.
So there you go. We can't wait to go. I can't wait to bring Jackson. We are also doing a little behind the scenes look at it coming up soon. So be on the lookout for that.
Yes.
But yeah, that was one of the things that that the company that we were working with that was doing the themed houses was donating the first stay profits. And I just thought that was really cool that they were donating to such a great cause. We love Give Kids the World. Another thing, somebody said, Mango Martini Full said, if you could do a themed house, what would it be? What would it be?
What would it be? You know what? I've been thinking about this.
Okay.
I've been thinking, I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll have to get back to you on that.
I have some ideas though.
Okay.
You want to hear one of them?
I want to hear one.
Just one idea.
Okay.
Like an Instagram room.
Where just everything is a photo op?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I think people would like that.
I think people would like if you're coming with like teenagers, or like it could be like TikTok sets, you know? There's like a broken table in the middle of the room, and you're like, no, my table is broken. I don't know what the new thing is with TikTok. I think it would have to change too often, man. But I think that you could do Instagram walls.
Okay.
Like on all four walls, or like 2 per wall.
Yeah.
And then just like the beds in the middle, or like a fun like like roundy type bed that's like a swing or something. I don't know.
Oh, like a cool photo.
Yeah.
Okay. Just really quick. Sorry. Somebody asked, and I can't find it now. Adam, how are the animals you adopted at the rescue place? So, our friends over at Amazing Animals, they have an exotic animal sanctuary in St. Cloud. And I always forget what city it's in, but they are amazing. Brian and Kylie, they do great work. They love the animals. They love
animals. You said they're amazing.
They love teaching people about animals and conservation and why these animals shouldn't be pets. They do an amazing job. So we hope to see them again really soon. But currently they're like booked out.
Yeah.
They're just having a really successful year, and we could not be happier for them. So we sponsor the capybara exhibit. And so what that means is that every year we make a donation to Amazing Animals to, just help keep that exhibit going and help other exhibits and things like that. So PJ and Penelope have had babies.
Yeah,
and
a few times.
Those babies are Ben and Jerry.
Ben and Jerry
and
at
they
Gatorland.
Are at Gatorland. And so you tweeted something out from Gatorland, right? They're
yeah, well, Ashley Carter, we talked about her earlier.
Okay.
She tweeted a story coming from Gatorland that was, I don't remember what it was. It was like a walk with it was like an
interactive meet and greet or something with Ben and Jerry.
Yeah, the capybaras.
Yeah, who are the babies of Penelope and PJ.
But they're not babies anymore.
They're adults, yeah.
Full-grown capybaras. And then also Amazing Animals is doing a sunset thing with the capybaras. I'll have to look it up here really quick.
They do so many cool events. They do yoga with goats. They do paintings. So they have some animals that will actually paint with you. They have all kinds of events that they do.
July 13th, 20th, and 27th, they're doing capybaras at sunset.
So wait, what is that?
Let's see if I can't.
So if you want to follow them, though, they're on Instagram is where they're most active, and they're called Amazing Animals Inc. INC, and that's where you can learn more about the events that they have going on. So if you're in town and you want to see what they have going on while you're here, I would definitely follow them on Instagram so you can learn more, but also see cute pictures of all of the animals that they have rescued.
Right? Oh, yeah. Wildlife yoga. Oh, that's in October.
Yeah, they do lots of really cool events. So if you're ever interested and you can't get a tour because they are they're fully booked. So if you can do one of these nighttime things, I would highly recommend getting in. Say hi to my son Henry. He's 7 and a huge fan. Hi,
Hello,
Henry.
Henry. Hi. How's it going? Oh yeah, TimTracker Vacation Home would be a ton of USB plugs. Just an entire wall of USB plugs.
It really would. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh, Lego Man said, new subscriber from Portland, please put a pin for us on your map.
Oh,
so
man.
When we first started the channel back in 2009, we had a map on the wall where we had so few subscribers that it was easy to, anytime somebody would subscribe, we would put a pin on this map of the world.
Right.
And so we would put a pin if they lived in the UK or if they lived in, Australia or Florida or wherever.
Antarctica.
And so, yeah, right. I think we had one on
Yeah,
Antarctica.
somebody said Antarctica.
But it got to the point where we had to take it down.
Yeah, it was just so full.
There were too many pins. But it was such a cool thing to do. And that's awesome that you brought that up.
Yeah.
I do think that we probably have to get going, though, because...
Oh, yeah.
How long have we been live?
An hour and 13 minutes.
Yeah, because Jackson is probably going to get up somewhat soon. So, because he's still napping right now. We went and had lunch with the family, and he is having a really great nap now because it was a lot,
Oh,
so
yeah.
he tired himself out. So, I think we're going to head out.
Yeah. It's always so funny at the end of live shows because we're like, we'll see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time. Bye.
Yeah. Oh, so tomorrow, look out for a new home vlog tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
We did talk about this in the beginning of the live show, but we're trying out a new schedule while we're in town. So for the month of July, we have no travel planned. So Monday through Friday, we're going to do theme park vlogs, attractions vlogs, that kind of stuff. And then Saturday or Sunday, we will have a live show.
Right.
And then Saturday or Sunday, we will have a home vlog. So if, we might have a home vlog on Saturday and a live show on Sunday. We might have a live show on Saturday and a home vlog on Sunday. But those will be weekend activities.
Right. Oh, Somebody said an Encanto house.
That'd be beautiful.
Right?
Yeah. I think
Pretty
that would be
sweet.
really, yeah. But yeah, so that is something that look forward to a home vlog tomorrow. It's going to be all about sort of an update on Jackson and what he's been doing school wise and all that. So we will see you tomorrow with a new home vlog.
Yeah. So thank you guys
Yeah.
for hanging out. And we'll see you guys tomorrow with a new home vlog.
Yeah.